You know she elite, pretty petite. You know she elite. You know she a freak. She not for the streets. Pretty petite. You know she elite. Yeah, yeah, pretty petite. She not for the streets. Yeah, yeah, pretty petite. You know she a freak. Yeah, yeah, she not for the streets. You know she elite. You know he with me. 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 When I come through, niggas try to hide. He say I make them nervous, baby girl, so aligned. You ain't got the money, nigga, I ain't got the time. Just tryna stay focused, nigga, it ain't no surprise. I'm just speaking facts, these bitches acting televised. Please proceed with caution, it is heavily advised. My temper short is me and my niggas quick to slide. So when I come through, you know these niggas try to hide. Yeah, pretty petite, you know she elite. Yeah, yeah, pretty petite, she not for the streets. Yeah, yeah, pretty petite, you know she a freak. Yeah, yeah, she not for the streets. You know she elite. Yeah, yeah, you know he with me. You know he with me. That's my baby. You know he with me. You know he with me. Work ethic on 100, put these lazy hoes to rest. I'm humble, bitch, but I'm a boss, completing any test. Ain't even gotta mention it, they already know I'm blessed. Health is wealth, my mama said I'm too pretty to stress. I gotta keep it moving, I could never settle for less. Everything I do, I put my all, I do my best. It gotta damn near be perfect, or I can't get no rest. Life be hella stressful, but I'm grateful and I'm blessed. My baby love everything about me. Yeah, it's giving upset. That's my baby. Yeah, it's giving upset. Pretty petite, you know she elite. Yeah, yeah, pretty petite, she not for the street. Yeah, yeah, pretty petite, you know she a freak. Yeah, yeah, she not for the street. You know she elite. Yeah, yeah, you know he with me. You know he with me. That's my baby. You know he with me. You know he with me. Mwah.
I'm right here with an entrepreneur in the city doing big things. You know what I mean? She's not only a publicist, which is huge, you know, making people's dreams come true in the literary world, but she's also, you're in the photography business. You got a 360 photo booth?
Yes.
We got the entrepreneur, Joi Tate, right here. What's up, Joi?
Hi, how are you?
I'm fantastic. Thank you
Very
for
nice
coming
to meet
on.
you.
Now, hold on. I'm seeing this. I first got hip to the photo booth with my dude, Miles. You remember DJ Low Key? Yeah, he had the 360 photo booth, and I knew it was going to be popular. And so you've made that a business of yours?
Yes, I did. I have a partner. His name is Chip, is what they call him. He goes by his nickname. And
Hold on, not an older gentleman, Chip.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
from this hood?
No, he's
Oh.
from up the way. I'm
Okay,
from
okay.
up
I'm
the
about
way.
to say Chip doing it like that. Okay.
Harvard.
Okay.
No, but I always put that on my post, up the way.
Okay.
You know, I rep my where I'm from. You know, that's not who I am, but it's where I'm from.
Okay.
But yes, I do have a 360 photo booth with Chip. He's the CFO. I am the CEO, and you know, we're fairly new, so we're trying to get our name out there. We've done a couple of events. Preem DBIC.
You did a Preem event?
Yeah,
where he had a show?
It was at the front stage, and I had my photo booth there, and Sunday Win. So yeah, so it's a pretty cool business. Like I said, we're really trying to get our name out there, and you know, just provide fun photos.
Now let's bring people up to speed. Let's bring people up to speed. The photo booth is like a platform numerous people can stand on.
Yes, it is. Some people have one that can only fit two. Mine can fit average size people, about 4.
We got the big one.
Yeah, we got the big one.
Hold on, is that the one? Do the people spin around on it, or just the camera spins around?
The camera spins, and it is an electronic. We don't have the push one. We have the.
We ain't gotta push it. Yeah. No, man.
I mean, no pun intended.
We ain't got the Walmart joint.
No.
We don't. We ain't got the Family Dollar General joint. No disrespect to Family Dollar General.
No disrespect, honey.
You know what I'm saying?
I want everybody to win, honey.
Okay, so let me get this straight. The people, because when I go to events, and I've seen this before, it seemed like people really took into that.
Yeah.
Like they really have a great time on the 360 photo booth.
Yeah, they have a lot of fun. And now that everything is pretty much digital, instead of, the picture booth with the, with the single shot camera, it's nothing wrong with that, but everything is innovation. So.
Well, hold on, Joy. Let's keep it 100. When you see them extra ones, them linebackers, and them, them linebackers, and they want to come hop up on the thing. Do you get any anxiety about that?
No.
Do you have any special instructions?
Yeah, I do have special instructions.
Jumping up and down.
Well, like I said, it fits for average size people. So, society's average size.
So no Cleveland Browns can,
so maybe 2.
Maybe 2 of the
Cleveland. 2 of the Cleveland Browns. We don't, no disrespect. 2, not 4, but 2.
Hold on. So hold on, Joy. So when your partner decided to go, how long you been at this business?
I'd say roughly about maybe 1.5 years.
1.5 years?
Yeah.
Okay, that begs the question. Was this a pandemic-born idea? Because now, remember, everybody was in the house and couldn't go nowhere. And then all of a sudden, you can go back outside. You heard everybody, we outside, we outside, we outside.
Yes.
And then so when they go outside, they want to party. They want to commemorate the events and take photos. And so what was this idea born out of the stagnation of the pandemic?
Actually, it was born. So last year for my birthday, and I just had a birthday too. Leo Nation.
Okay, yeah.
Nation.
Y'all can hit our Cash App up, you know what I mean?
That part. Okay. So my birthday last year, I had a 360 photo booth. I had a pop-up shop birthday party. So I'm pretty innovative.
A pop-up shop birthday party.
Yeah.
So hold on, wait a minute. So what, you had vendors come?
I had vendors at my birthday party. And it was at my friend Sir Pooh's hair salon in Warrensville. Okay. Shameless plug. Sir Pooh.
Okay.
So it was at his hair salon. So I wanted to rent out a hall. My friend Crystal, she was just on your show not too long ago. She had a boutique. K-Joy, yeah, that's my girl. So she had a boutique. She just recently, I think, uprooted and moved. But I wanted it at her spot. I love the vibe. I love the venue, but I wasn't able to connect with her. So I then spoke to my good friend Sir Pooh, and I had my birthday party there. I had about 7 vendors. I reached out to several vendors, but about 6 or 7 showed up, and it was a great turnout. Actually, I posted one of my and so I had a photo booth there, right?
Yeah.
And the photo booth was $200. And I only got it for 1 hour. I said, you know what? I need to purchase this. I need to get this myself, because if this is this expensive and so many people want this, because, I'm pretty trendy and classic at the same time. So I keep up with a lot of things. So I researched it, and I talked to my good friend Chip. I've been knowing him since I was like 12 years old.
Yeah.
He has an auto body shop. So if you want your car worked on, he has an auto body shop on Miles. So I talked to him about it, and he was like, okay, let's do it. He's a entrepreneur as well, very innovative as well. So he partnered with me to, he actually purchased I give credit where it's due. I'm not I'm not, a lot of people say, you always name dropping. No, I give credit where it's due. Yeah, I'm blessed. So, I give credit where it's due.
So Chip came with the idea.
Yeah.
Chip, you say he's the CFO, so he probably came with some of the
proceeds.
Yes. He needed your brains and enthusiasm and your know-how.
Yeah.
And so you're seamlessly working together.
Correct.
And what's the last event you've done?
The Preem, it was actually on St. Patty's Day. Preem Preem DiBiase. I don't know if I'm getting his name right, but okay, I'm old. So I just turned 45.
Okay,
45.
well, that's not old. We gotta back that up. There's people still backing that thing up at 45. We ain't know. I don't know.
Yeah, you're only as old as you are in your mind. So
okay.
You know.
All right.
but I'm really 25 in the mind, but numerically I'm 45. But yeah, so it was St. Patty's Day, and we brought it to the front stage, and Sunday Win and Charmed by Blaze. It was actually her event, so she asked me to bring my 360 photo booth, and we were there, and it was nice.
Now, Joy, you're also a publicist.
Yes, and a publicist is
fill me
someone that promotes someone's career. So when I was younger, I was 14, I was in a singing group called Too Spoiled. We had billboards all over Cleveland.
But were you too spoiled?
Yeah, my dad and my mom. I always give credit to my dad, but and he passed away when I was 14. Right after I actually got into the group, he's the one that actually got me in the group. He was friends with Renee Fowler.
So when he passed away, did that make you slow down a bit in anything?
No, it really, really motivated me because he was the type of person. He was like the Energizer Bunny. Always worked on holidays. He was a cleaning supervisor for the VA hospital. So he always had his uniform on. And, that really motivated me to be the person that I am today because I'm always working. I worked this whole week and it was my birthday. The average person would have
worked on your birthday.
I worked on my birthday. I sure
Gotta
did.
get the bread.
I sure did.
I gotta get the spread even on my B-Day. Happy B-Day. Yeah, yes. I'll see you in a minute. To be a publicist, you gotta be trustworthy. People ain't gonna just hire you because you look good or your teeth is white or you smell good. You gotta be able to speak and communicate and get their point across and keep them out of hot water. How long you been a publicist?
I've been an active publicist, I say, for maybe about 10 years.
You've been a publicist for about 10 years?
Yes, and I'm not I say I am a trained publicist, self-trained. Actually, I worked with Life Jennings.
Yeah, y'all know Life Jennings. He had that strong music, that street ghetto hood that you love, that I love. Straight from the O.
Yeah.
Straight from the O.
Oh, yes. So I was rocking with him.
Hold on, how did you hook up with him?
It was funny. I was actually downtown. I was in a store. It was called Level 10 in Tower City. Him and his brother, Jay Rush, he's also an artist. They were in the store and they stopped me and gave me his CD, back then, hand to hand.
They were promoting it.
Yeah, hand to hand, just like you said. Right. So they handed me a CD and I said, oh, wow, this is nice. I went home, listened to it.
You actually listened to it?
I actually listened to it, yeah. A lot of A&Rs, they even told me.
Because he told you it was R&B?
Yeah, well, yeah, they said R&B, but...
Had it been rap, would you listen to it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm familiar with rap. I like rap. So I went home and listened to it, and I didn't know it was him singing because in the beginning, he didn't present himself as a singer. He looked like a rapper. I said, oh, yeah, this is the guy that...
Oh, he was like, listen to my stuff, and you just assumed it was a rap. Yeah, I assumed
because of how he looked. Life Jennings Chester is his real name. So I saw, and I listened, and I...
he probably...
Yes. So, okay, so back then we had two ways. So, we beamed each other and all of that. So he beamed me and he asked me how was the music. And I said the music was really nice, but, where's your brother? I actually was speaking to Jay Rush. I communicated mostly with him in the beginning. But yeah, he was like, I was like, yeah, this guy singing, it sounds nice. Who is it? He was like, yeah, that's my brother. I was like, oh, I thought your brother was I thought Life was a rapper. He was like, no, that's him. So we linked up. They said, yeah, we going to the Apollo next week. You want to come? I was like, yeah, why not?
So you went with Life Jennings and his brother to the Apollo.
Yes. Actually, it was called Showtime in Harlem because the Sutton brothers were having this dispute. It was a lot of legalities or whatever in reference to the name Apollo. So they couldn't use Apollo, but we were at the Apollo. They just couldn't use the name. So it was called Showtime in Harlem at the time.
Okay.
So we were there. He won 5 times. I was there the whole time. And then we went into, he had just got out, like I said, he did 10 years with in Ohio jail. And this guy.
Did you have to defend him a lot being a publicist? Did you have to defend his record of being in prison?
No, not really. We really didn't get into it. He said once he gained more status, he wanted to talk about it then. So we really didn't talk too much about that. So when
you didn't have any apprehension with that?
No, I didn't.
Why? Because he's saying light skinned or what?
No, I just sometimes lead with my gut, and a lot of people might look at me like, "Girl, you crazy. You do a lot of crazy things." Okay. But sometimes I look at more of the pros than cons.
So he ended up asking you to be his publicist?
Yeah, we went to a lot of record labels. We went and spoke to Chris Gotti, Irv Gotti's brother. Yeah, we all, while we were there, he had met someone in prison that called people while they were in prison and hooked them up with all of these interviews at these record labels. So I went. So we were in Motown.
He asked you to come along, and this before you were officially his publicist.
Yeah.
How real is that?
Yeah. I didn't even know what.
Imagine the kind of vibe you gotta have, because nobody wants you around when they try to bud their career unless you can be of help.
Yeah, I mean, based on the things that I've done prior to that, I was in a singing group. We were on BET when I was 14 years old.
Did he know of that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I let him know I was already in the industry, before I actually got my education. I went to Cleveland School of the Arts, so all of that. But we were in this record label it was Motown, speaking to a gentleman, Michael Michelle. And when we came in, the A&R said, "I know you," pointing to me. And I said, "Oh, really?" So come to find out, he was here in Cleveland. There was a Donny Hathaway tribute. So he was with Anthony Hamilton back then. So when Anthony Hamilton first came out, he was there, and he remembered. He was like, "Yeah, I know where I know you from. You were at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame." I actually took Anthony Hamilton and the A&R, and it was another gentleman. I took them to Whitmore's. They wanted to go to a
they wanted that old school. Hey,
right.
You be in Cleveland. Where it's at, Joy? I know you know where it's at.
Right. So I'm the person that knows the ins and outs of, the places here, the good places to go. So I took him to Whitmore. So he remembers. So he recanted that with Life and Joy sitting there. So after that, they were like, "Wow, you know a lot of people." Joy had told me, she was like, "Yeah, you should be a publicist." And at the time, I was like, "What is a publicist?" So I researched it, looked it up. And then I was like, well, that's me innately, 65% of the way. Like, that's me, my personality. That's a God-given gift, So I just researched the other part of it, and I was like, oh, okay, well, this is easy. I do this anyway.
So has there ever been a time where you were really challenged at that position, being a publicist, where you really had to defend someone and you had to get creative? Because people like Trump right now, they publicists jumping ship. His publicists,
right.
They jumping ship. All the spokespersons he had, they clamming up. Them boys raided his crib. Y'all ain't know that? Y'all knew that? They raided his crib?
Yes, I did see
that.
A
travesty of American justice.
Mm-hmm.
Now go ahead.
So I did an event here for All-Star Game. Dwayne Curry from Trap Queen's American Gangster.
Yeah.
I brought her here for an event at the front stage. And it was a gentleman that I was working with. I won't say his name at the moment. I won't say his name at the moment, but I was his publicist. He heard that I was Life Jennings' publicist, and he wanted me to be his publicist. And I said, okay. So I did some events with him, and it got kind of sticky because he thought that I was putting more energy into that event versus me being his publicist. And as a publicist, you do various things and you work with several clients. So you have to trust the person that you're working with. So I told them that, look, I am doing the things that you're asking me to do as well as doing this. So, but the thing about it is I'm the type of person that I bring everybody along with me. I'm not one of those.
To speak to that, you've got this young lady right here, comedian CJ Star. Yeah. Now, I'm being told, CJ, you actually reached out to Joy to be your publicist?
Yes, what happened is, first off, I'm happy to be here. Butter biscuits, everyone.
That voice,
honey.
You said
butter biscuits, baby. But
butter biscuits,
this is a family show, so I'm doing hard not to say vulgarities.
Okay.
So is that all right?
That's all
yes,
right.
But a good friend of mine, Pooh, we love that Romero. He had been, we're real close, so he had been watching what I was doing in North Carolina. And he kept saying, when you gonna come back home? As soon as I came back home, he said, you gotta get with Joi because she'll help you. And since I've been back home, I am looking for, a team to.
Okay,
So
because when
that's
you
how that
said
happened.
being back home, we were speaking candidly. Who, come back home in your own words.
Yes, I had relocated to Fayetteville, North Carolina for 7 years.
Okay, when you say relocated.
Yeah, I left here. Sometimes you think it's better somewhere else, but the grass ain't always green on the other side. Well, or it was just probably time for me to come back home. But nevertheless, I'm back.
Okay.
And so.
Okay,
Yeah.
and so wait a minute. Are you this raunchy comedian where you gotta have somebody, clear things up for you?
No, actually, the only thing she would have to do is she would have to clear up my breasts because they fall on the floor sometimes. And I need help picking them up. I need help picking up my belly and my appendages. So,
that makes
yes.
two. I'll be picking up yours and mine.
Is that all right? And so I've done church shows.
Oh, wait.
So I know how to not cuss too.
You done church shows. So hold on.
Yes.
You've had to change your whole demeanor and style to fit the church.
Baby, I even had on a first lady wig. I wasn't playing with them.
A Michelle Obama wig?
Baby.
Clutch them pearls, honey. Clutch them.
And I did. And what I did is I turned around and I was like, Holy Spirit, activate. But in my mind, I was like, oh my God, what am I going to say? And then I turned around and I was like, whoo.
Now, hold on. Are you a big fan of Sam Silk and what he's attempting to do with the comedy scene here in Cleveland? Not what he's doing. He's bringing all these acts in, major acts on the come up, acts that's in the movies, and they're congregating at Silk's Lounge and they're doing the doggone thing. Does that type of thing inspire you?
Now, I'm glad you asked me that because what I did is I went down to Silk's Fish.
Okay.
And Chicken Baby, and I met him, and I said, hey, my name is CJ Starr, and I just came back with my breast and my belly, and I'm trying to get on the stage because everybody keep telling me you the man. And so maybe I got to have more fuss. So y'all tell Sam Silk to give me a chance. Put my biscuits on the stage, baby. I'm here, baby. I'm even doing some stuff for free and 50% off. You better give me while it's cheap, baby.
Now, CJ, how long you been doing comedy?
I've been making people laugh my whole life for free, but I've been getting paid for it since 2020.
You get paid for it since 20.
Yes.
That's around the time that pandemic hit. You jumped outside too with the comedy, huh?
Well, really, it was a dare. You know how sometimes
it was a dare. Somebody dared you.
I would say comedy found me. I'm not even being funny. Comedy found me because I was getting my hair done. And I met Goldie from The Flavor of Love.
Yeah.
And she said, you funny. We was just regularly talking. She said, you funny. I said, put me on the stage. I've been doing it ever since.
What gave you the confidence to want to bring Joi on to be your publicist?
Well, we share a close friend. And so the close friend introduced me and told me that she was it.
Told you she was it.
So I'm taking his word, and thus far, I mean, look at where I'm at. I'm on your platform.
Yeah.
I said, is that all right? Yeah.
Well, we standing up as publicists, letting you know how we get down, doing
yes.
it big, you know what I mean? Okay, so have you did any shows since you started out in 2020? I know you're doing with us right now. Have you did any other shows?
Yes, I've done so many free shows that I can't remember them all. But no, seriously, I am a part of a wonderful team, All Star Wire Entertainment.
All Star Wire Entertainment.
Yeah, it's a comedy group. Shout out to Shaquan, who is the promoter, the grand poobah of the team, and Dirty D. It's a lot of comedians that's on the team. Deshaun and. So he gave me a shot. He was doing a John Singleton show, and I got in the inbox. I was like, how can I get on? This was like a year ago.
Yeah.
And it was a comedy competition. I went up against 7 men, and I won. And
whoa, fathom that. Going up against 7 men and winning?
Yes,
Hold on,
yes.
Did you crack on any of the men?
No, actually, I mean, I did talk about how the scrotum sag a little bit, but this is a family show.
Okay. All right. Hold on. Were you surprised you won? Or did you know you was gonna
No, I was surprised I won because Ryan Davis was the guest comedian judge.
Okay.
And I was really shocked. And it was a lot of great talent. They all were good. I think it was my long boobs that helped me take it in. But because of that, I was able to open up for Bruh Man from the Martin Lawrence. Yeah, from the fifth floor, baby.
You opened up for Bruh Man.
I opened up for Bruh Man in Charlotte, and I was making biscuit sandwiches.
Hold on. So did you ever talk about his role in Martin in your sets as part
Yes,
of your
actually,
routine?
I passed out biscuits because my logo is Butter Biscuits B, and so I passed out Pillsbury dough biscuits to people, and I said, "Hey, can we put a little bologna in here and make a sandwich and crawl back up to the fifth floor? Is that all right?"
How was that opening up for such an iconic, figure in television? Because he was for that brief time.
Yes, it was awesome. He gave me some wonderful advice, and he
Yeah,
said,
can
"I'm
you
a
share?
definite." He said, "You funny as hell, girl, and I know I'm gonna see you again."
Oh, wow. That had to lift your spirits up.
Oh my God, y'all have no idea. Just even the comedians that have been in the game for a long time, like Mimi Manning, just swooping me up and taking me in and
CJ,
showing
you got
me
in trouble in
things.
school, cracking on the principal and the teacher and all that?
No, I was a class clown though, and I went to John Hay, 1998.
Uh-oh, John Hay.
All right, and I won most school spirit. So that just lets you
Most
know
school
that
spirit, yeah.
I've always been like that.
Were you in the drama class too and all of that?
I went to Karamu.
Oh,
My
you went to
grandmother,
Karamu?
yeah, I went to Karamu for 8 years.
Went to Caramel for 8 years?
Yes, my grandmother did not play. I was in the Singing Angels for 10.
Okay, well, she liked all that funniness, but we're going to make sure you put some structure behind
Yeah,
that.
she wasn't playing.
Okay. All right. So, Joi, right now, you got the public's ear, people that trying to ascend and become somebody like you are and like CJ. Give them some words of encouragement right now.
Anybody, just do it. Don't stop. There's been so many times where I was at the breaking point and I said, okay, it's fight or flight. I'm either going to keep going or I'm going to be a regular person and go continue this 9 to 5.
A norm.
Right. And I said, no, I can't stop. I don't care what it takes. I'm going to do it. And that's just me. I don't know if it's, a gift and a curse. I'm hard-headed, and I just know that whatever I set my mind to, I know I'm good at what I do because I say what I do. You and do what I say. It's on the flow.
It's on the flow.
It's on the flow. So okay, so I'm gonna do it. And like I told her, and I said, look, I'm not gonna blow smoke up your behind, but guess what? If I can't do it, I know somebody that can do it. It's 6 degrees of separation, honey. And I get to the bag.
Give it up.
None of these problems. She's scared to grab her man, but we about to hit this dance floor. Me and my bitches, we drop it low. We like to dance. Sexual tension in between is kinda intense. It don't make a dollar, it don't make no fucking sense. I give him what he want, cause I know what that boy needs. So tied up with you, cause you make me feel complete. Don't worry about them other niggas, they obsolete. Kisses electric, they bring him straight down to his knees. The reason he's so into me, ayy, cause I get that boy energy. Ayy, cut them basic niggas off. Wasn't enough. He been that shit up, but break a bitch back, he know I'm tough. I got him infatuated with me, I show him love. 4 words, 1 sentence, baby, I'm about to come. And then when we done, ayy, I roll over, tell him it was really fun. I spin my dress, so we out the door, we gotta run. We was fucking all night, I looked up in the sun up. He love when I'm chillin', but he love when I'm done up. Prepare to be sick of us, cause you know we on the come up. Y'all busy hating, we was busy count commas. And we don't do no drama, you can keep it for your mama. He don't want none of these problems. She's scared to grab her man, but we about to hit this dance floor. Me and my bitches, we drop it low, we like to dance. He don't want none of these problems. She's scared to grab her man, but we about to hit this dance floor. Me and my bitches, we drop it low, we like to dance. If you ain't got more than me, my nigga, then we ain't fucking. These bitches chasing niggas, I was busy count duggies. Spend some more expensive on, I'm like, fuck it. The vibe authentic, that's why they trust it. This shit exclusive, you cannot touch this. The way I throw this ass, you know he love this. Pussy is power, I bet he put no one above this. You miserable bitches just need a hug. Tiny got an ass on her, my shit is fitting snug. I just fucked the beat, I ain't even use the glove. I keep it so damn real, that's why these niggas show me love. I can take it all, I ain't even gotta run. He give me what I want, girls wanna have fun. Even in the rain, Tiny don't bring the sun. She just so happy, you gotta show her love. Yeah, I'm in the streets, but I ain't in the club. Once I cut you off, you know ain't no dubbing. He don't want none of these problems. She's scared to grab her man, but we about to hit this dance floor. Me and my bitches, we drop it low, we like to dance. He don't want none of these problems. She scared to grab her man, but we about to hit this dance floor. Me and my bitches, we drop it low, we like to dance.
Yeah. Yeah, that was dope. Now that's fire. I like that joint right there. Up tempo joint, little switch up.